Yeah. Fuck me, I'm fucking bleeding. Jesus.
The wait is over.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Warning! This is
Eric and Gord, what if we're right?
Listening just got better.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hi there. Can't get enough of that intro. Happy Friday. It is April the 10th, 2020, and I'm Eric, as always with Gord. And today did not meet any of the criteria necessary to call it the Good Friday.
No.
And we're rushing to judgment on that anyway. There's still 40 Fridays left this year. How do we know this is the good one?
Yeah, right.
There haven't been that many. How you doing, Gordon?
I'm doing okay. Getting through this bullshit, stretched isolation crap.
Absolutely ridiculous.
But doing okay.
Before we get to all the COVID shenanigans, I gotta say hi to Mike and the crew at the Pit Lane Parlay, the number one IndyCar and racing podcast. There's me without my notes. In the world today, just before we start, I'm like, I know how to say Mike at Pit Lane, then the first thing I screw up is Mike at Pit Lane. Listen to Pit Lane Parlay on Apple Podcasts. Also check out my very good friend of the show, Justin, and his podcast, The Functionally Dysfunctional Show on Apple Podcast. It is the second most entertaining podcast on the airwaves today. Number 2, always. It's a really good show. You guys like it. I got to keep plugging stuff for a minute. I'm going to Joe Rogan it up right at the beginning. Hey, kids.
No worries.
The other thing I want to point out is we have a brand new, spectacular, very expensive website. ericandgord.live. www.ericandgord.live. It doesn't work without that. Because it's a secure website. First 4 emails. You send me an email, tell me you like the website or you don't like the website or I'm a piece of shit or Gord's a hot dude or whatever you want to say. You get a pen and a postcard just for writing in. Free pen, free postcard. The pens are very limited edition and very, very awesome. And you can do that or you can subscribe to the new Eric and Gord monthly newsletter. First one will be coming out for the month of May. And you subscribe to the newsletter, the first one will come with a pen and a postcard. And the postcards are cool. Gord's seen them.
Yeah, they're fucking dope.
And, I want to do the other 2 together, so I'm going to wait. So, We'll get on with the show. Hi, sorry, people. I got to try to hawk stuff because I got to pay for that new website, man. It's a lot. But I got big announcements coming this summer about webby type stuff. So stick around. Our app, I have no idea. No one will tell me about our app. No one will answer me. They just took my money and ran away.
Bastards.
So we'll see. I don't know.
Can't trust anybody.
You can't trust people you haven't met on the internet. I had no idea. When you're dealing with complete strangers in other countries, and you're just blindly handing them money, hand over fist. Here, take my money. Where's that thing I paid for? Where are you? Why aren't you answering me?
Shut up.
I have no sound effect. I can't add sound effects right now. My sound effect machine is dead.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Just as I was getting used to finally hearing them.
Hang on. I might have another one. Tell a story.
Oh, great. Tell a fucking story, he says. So, I don't know. I mean, I got nothing. I don't have a whole lot of positive to say right now in the sense that this lockdown has been really difficult. There are conflicting reports starting to come out, and I think BC is the most important with this one, when they're talking about stopping the spread of this disease and everything else, a lot of people are coming, like scientists and doctors and people who study disease are actually starting to come forward saying, World Health Organization has got it wrong. They're actually suggesting that one of the things you should be doing is actually getting more people out, isolate those who are actually going to be negatively impacted on it, but everybody else basically treat it like chickenpox. Get them all infected, get it all over and done with. Takes 3 to 4 fucking weeks. Everybody's infected. Everybody gets done. Everybody's fine.
Oh my fucking God! I said that in January.
Yes, but here's the thing, though, Eric. I actually have proof of this now. Out of all the provinces in Ontario, or I mean, in Canada, not including those fucking territories, because, well, fuck them. But BC is the one that is straight up has just flattened the curve. They don't even have a curve. It's just a flat fucking line. They're doing really well, and they have, for the most part, pretty lax rules around it, in the sense that a lot of people are still going out. A lot of people are still going to the beaches. A lot of people are still going out and still socializing, and it's proof that the isolation is actually what's causing this to be worse than what it is. Because instead of everybody going out at once, and sort of getting it and then dealing with it right away, instead they're spreading this out over the course of a fucking year. So as soon as somebody goes in, they go out for they're in for a few days, then they have to go out and get something or whatever, and then it gets spread that way. So they're making it worse.
You have no idea how much
this is starting to get proven.
You don't understand how angry I am right now that the World Health Organization is finally listening to me. Like, come on. That's just ridiculous. I've been saying that the whole goddamn time.
Yep.
Oh, that makes me so goddamn mad.
Yep. Treat it like you would chickenpox, and for the most part, everybody would have been fine. But they didn't, and they're not, and they're fucking everybody's lives over.
I am so mad right now. It's not even a joke. That bugs the shit out of me. Why didn't the WHO just listen to me in the first place? Or no, it's the WHO that has it wrong. Whatever.
Yeah. That's just it. Who are the ones that are still telling you about the isolation? You got to still stay isolated. You guys keep doing this. It's independent doctors that are coming forward saying, you guys are out of your fucking mind. This isn't how you contain it. This isn't how you stop death. This isn't how you stop the spread. That's not how you treat this.
Exactly.
You don't isolate the entire planet every time a fucking flu or a virus comes around. That's not the way it works. Well, so I just thought that was very interesting, and I think that the numbers in BC are directly proving that, because their numbers are just level, perfectly level. They're not spiking, they're not peaking. They're great and level.
No, it's like I've been saying.
They're holding their own.
It's because we're young and healthy, and we have a good, clean environment. I've been saying it the whole time.
Yeah,
that's why we're doing fine, and they're right. Everyone would have been fine in a couple of weeks, just like I said. Oh my God, world. Oh wait, I'm gonna see if I can get this to work. I'm gonna say one thing to the world right now. If I can make it work. Maybe.
I find your lack of faith
Maybe.
There
it was. World, this is my message to you.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
There we go.
See, I'm really looking at the numbers here. I mean, the way the numbers have jumped, it's just insane. Like in, hang on, I gotta move an icon here. In BC, on the 15th, between the 15th and say April 1st, between the 15th and April 1st, that's basically a 2-week stretch.
Yep.
That's when all the viruses hit, was during that 2 weeks, and yet their numbers haven't changed since that last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They're still sitting at 1410. It's been like that for, what, a few days now? It's been like that for a bunch of, almost a week now.
Now again, some of those people are not telling the truth. So those numbers aren't as good as they sound, but they're probably not bad. But they're just some people are lying. Whoops.
Well, I mean, it's nothing like Quebec is sitting at just under 12,000. Ontario is sitting over 6,000.
No, well, Quebec deserves it, and we just
so does Ontario. Trust
we're not. I don't know why we're awesome, other than the fact that we're healthy and young, and everyone in Quebec smokes and eats poutine. So they're all very, very much more like me than the healthy population. Like, if I get COVID, I'm not going to do well. I'll survive.
Yeah.
I'll survive, but it's not going to be, like, good times for me. I got bad lungs, and I've smoked for 30 years. I'm in some issues when it comes to these things. But, it is my choice. My body is a temple. So that's good. I don't know. Maybe
and that's funny because mine's more like a garbage dump.
What do we do now? Like Trudeau announced 2 days ago that this isn't ending until every Canadian has access to the vaccine, which who knows when that's ever going to be.
18 months at least.
So he said nothing is going to change in Canada until we can all access the vaccine. So this is it for 18 months. So buckle a strap in, kids. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
You will see a revolt happen if that keeps up for 18 months. There's just no way. You're going to see you're already seeing a massive spike in domestic violence. You're going to see a huge spike in suicide that's going to go up through the fucking roof within the next fucking few months if this doesn't change.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta...
And property crime.
You gotta pull their fucking heads out of their asses.
Property crime is going to be amazing.
Now, I got a story for you, my friend, on that.
I certainly hope so, because that's going to be your job now.
Yeah, I know. This is, hands down, probably one of the worst things I've read yet.
Nice.
To happen. And now, for the record, it didn't even happen in North America. It happened in Mexico, technically North America. It happened in Mexico, and this is brutal. The family, it was the mother and the daughter live together. The father does not. He doesn't live with them, but he's still very close with them and everything else. The mother is on total lockdown. The town is called Nogales, Mexico.
Oh yeah, Mexico's getting fucked,
and they are under and they're under this town particularly is under a very strict lockdown. And so it's the mother and her 13-year-old daughter, and the mother left to go to get groceries. And sometime immediately after she left, the father had tried to reach the daughter, and she wasn't answering the phone, and they were freaking out, like, why hasn't she answered the phone? There's no reason for her not to answer the phone. And so he ended up calling the police, and when the police showed up, that's when the mother had come home, and her 13-year-old daughter was raped and killed in her own bedroom.
Really? While her mom was out getting groceries?
While her mother was out getting groceries, she comes home, and this is what she finds out.
That is ridiculous.
Most brutal thing I've seen. Like, that is just absolutely insane.
What do you even... I don't even know what to do with that. Like, what do you... Like, way to go, Mexico. Way to make Trump right, guys. Like, now I want to...
That's just insane.
Yeah, that's I don't even know what to do with that. Like, in a time when your country is being as fucked, like, Mexico's got it bad, right? The coronavirus is really, really bad there. Sorry, COVID-19, whatever. China virus. Kung flu. It's really bad there, and that's what's on their minds right now, like, clearly. Like, there's a certain guys, this is a perfect time to get my rape on. What?
Right? You know what I mean?
Not. This could not be a worse time. Haven't you talked to the human traffickers?
It's like
Remember that last week?
Yeah, like,
the
I mean,
human
they're
traffickers
even
were
complaining.
This is not a good time to get your rape on. Not that ever. There's not.
I mean,
I've yet to find a good time for rape day, but it's not right now. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
That.
So yeah, I'm like legit. I'm reading this and I'm just busted up. This is insane. The fact that like that's just so. Wow, that's so fucked up. And knowing that it wasn't like a family member, it wasn't like, one of those things where the uncle inappropriately did something. Like, literally some dude was waiting for somebody to leave the house and then
clearly,
just fucking busted in. Yeah,
he
and
didn't
fuck this girl up. Like,
he didn't just come up with that on a whim.
Shit out of her face, too.
What should I do? Should I get a taquito?
Like, he beat the shit out of her face, too.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know how guys do that. You're just walking down the street and you're like, should I get a taquito or should I go rape a bitch? Like, I don't know how that works in your mind.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't get that separation. At least lack of separation, I guess.
He's in a country when he gets caught, he will actually pay for his crime. Not like here. So let's just hope he gets caught.
So my heart goes out to Anna Paola, which is her name. I'm really sorry to the family. That sucks. That's brutal.
I have nothing funny to.
I hope they catch this guy, and I hope they do absolutely horrible things to this guy, whoever did it.
I wish I had a funny thing to back that, but I don't.
Yeah. Now I'm going to counter that with something that is not sad. I just found this to be very humorous because it just shows. Well. That's just funny. Where the fuck was this? I guess it doesn't. Somewhere in the States.
There.
The political director. Somewhere in the States. I don't know. The political director at People for the American Way. They were doing a live stream company meeting between 3 people, herself and 2 others, a guy and a girl. And they were doing their stream, and just after that, the meeting started. The political director, I'm not going to pronounce the name because I cannot pronounce it. Lizette Ocampo. We're going to go with that.
I've already forgotten, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She clicked a button on her computer by accident, and she turned her face into a potato.
Okay.
She's. Literally, it's a potato underground, and it's got her eye.
Whoa!
And she couldn't figure out how to fix it, so she had to do the whole meeting as she looked like a potato. And I just think that's genius. So one of the people on the thing took a screenshot, posted it on Twitter, when it's gone viral. More than 500,000 people have liked it, and actually, it's even more than that because you're looking at 946,000 people, and this was like a few days ago when it happened. I just think that's really fucking fun. It's just a humorous thing. So imagine having your big company meeting with a potato. I just think it's funny.
I appreciate that. I wish I could do that. I'll figure out how to do it, and I can do it for us.
Yeah, I mean, there's shit you can do on filters on your phone I didn't know you can do on your laptops too, so there you go.
Oh, yeah. I can do just about anything with a laptop now. Gord and I have been through all of it. You need something done with a laptop? We've done it.
We figured it out.
In far weirder circumstances than you could ever imagine. Weird bus stations, on trains. One time laying on the floor at an A&W.
That was a bit of a personal favorite.
Oh, yeah, mine too. Especially because they were closed. Are you going to leave? 1 more hour.
Just 1 more hour, I swear to God. Oh, man.
Sorry, I liked your potato story. I was just a little distracted because I'm jumping ahead a little bit here, but I like it. I'm not contributing to this show at all. I'm already working on the next show, people. Sorry. Tune in for that one. It's going to be great.
So one company that is, or one part of this industry that is absolutely booming right now. Would you like to guess what industry that is? There is one industry right now during this whole Corona thing that is just booming, and it doesn't have to do with masks or sanitizers.
Other than porn?
Technically.
Because porn's got to be just fucking killing it right now.
Even then again, not necessarily, because you got to admit, a lot of people watch porn separately when nobody else is around, and that person's not always there, especially around their kids.
Not right now, they don't. They watch it with their kids. They watch it on their kids. They don't care. Last week, everyone had manners. This week, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, nobody cares anymore. But no, the sex toy industry has been just booming.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, that goes hand in hand with porn.
Yeah,
literally hand in hand.
Right. Literally. There's this one company where their business has bumped by 38%, initially expected to jump by 50% over by this weekend. So this article was done before the weekend. Said that they would normally hand out around 1,500 sex toys a day from their office, but last week they were handing out close to 5,000.
Jesus. There is a there is a condom shortage in the States right now. So,
which I don't get. How is that possible? How is that even like remotely possible? I mean, condoms cost nothing to produce.
Oh, Jesus, I've been trying to get Eric and Gord condoms. They are wildly expensive.
But you can get those things for like free down the street.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it.
I've had them handed to me.
Yeah, you can go get handfuls, but you want Eric and Gord stamped on them, and it costs a fucking fortune.
That's just funny. Yeah, I'm really pissed off because this thing was actually supposed to say what it was that was being their biggest sales, but it actually doesn't tell me that. It's really fucking frustrating.
Mind you, it might have something to do with the fact that the ones I were ordering were open on both ends, so they weren't real popular. I don't know. They were more like just a tube.
That's kind of funny. It's a sleeve.
The Eric and Gord condom. Everyone's a winner.
Everyone, except for the woman for 9 months. Oh man. Here's something that you'll be partially interested in because you are a fan of this person, Billie Eilish.
Hey,
I am partially. How to pronounce her last name?
I am partially interested in just about everything.
Okay. How do you pronounce her last name?
It is Eilish.
Okay.
It is Eilish, and she's the girl of my dreams, and she's half my age, and that sucks.
She's more than half your age. She is pissed right now. Absolutely fucking pissed.
I like her more
because
now.
she was on a tropical vacation.
Shocking.
And during her vacation, she, posted a bunch of regular pictures of her, but one of the pictures, there's a couple of pictures of her in a bathing suit.
Oh no! Really? That they got leaked?
And she did. They're not leaked. She posted them. They're not sexy pictures. Just like here, look, I'm sitting in something and just took a picture of.
Yeah, but
or there's a picture of her in the background wearing a bathing suit.
She wears those big baggy clothes on purpose, right? It looks like a thing so she doesn't show off her body or whatever. So that's a big deal for her to do that.
And she said, her quote, she goes like, I saw comments like, how dare she talk about not wanting to be sexualized and then wear this. It was trending. There are comments like, I don't like her anymore because as soon as she turns 18, she's like, I don't know what the word is.
Awesomer?
W --. She's like a, I don't know. She's like a whore. Like, dude, I can't win. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to say.
Pissed about this.
Well, of course she is. That's ridiculous. Like, her whole thing is to be against body shaming, but they're essentially body shaming her for being hot. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, her whole thing has been don't body shame people. That's her thing. That's retarded. And I got to side with her on this one, not just because I think she's awesome, but that's bullshit. Like, clearly her fans aren't getting her message if that's what they turn around and do.
Yeah.
So,
This again, just
she sends a
I
good
hate
message
people.
out to young girls. She always has. I think so. I don't know. Maybe she's a fraud. I don't know. But she seems pretty awesome. And that's a really good message to send to kids. And for someone to turn it all on its ass like that, I can tell them to just fuck off. That's all. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck off. People do
Yeah,
that. See,
agreed.
the problem is she got too big too fast, and that's what happens. As soon as you get as big as she has gotten, as fast as she's gotten, people start fucking cutting you down. And fuck off. Why do we do that?
exactly.
Why do we always cut down like the? We're the ones who put them in that position, and then we turn around and fucking hack them off at the knees. Why do we do that? It's a
because
sick,
people are
twisted
bored
thing.
and pathetic losers.
It's I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I agree. So yeah, it's fucked up. It's not right, and people are fucking pathetic,
I'm
and
not
they
a
all
fan.
suck. So fuck
I
them all.
am not a fan of any 17-year-old bitches that make fun of Billie Eilish could go to hell. That's all I got to say. I dare, Greta. I dare.
you? Oh, how dare you? Yeah. So the next one, a record, sort of record. I mean, this isn't. You'll never see this in the Guinness Book of World Records. But
Only because I'll never.
have you ever heard of the Cannonball Run?
Of course I have.
Have you ever? Not the movie, but the actual Cannonball Run.
No, I didn't think it was a real thing.
It's a real thing. It's been going on for a very, very long time. Cannonball Run, the movie, was based off of this thing
Yeah, I
that was
would
going
imagine
on
so.
secretly between rich people.
That
Yeah.
would be one hell of a coincidence if it wasn't.
Yeah, no doubt, right? Well, this past weekend or last week, just saying this guy's a fucking teenager or some shit. Some dude has officially broken the record set in 2013. In an Audi A8. It's a run from New York to LA. And the previous record was 27 hours and 27 minutes, or 25 minutes. This guy did it in
shit.
26 hours and 38 minutes.
That is fucked up.
And basically because there's, yeah, well, it's because there's nobody on the highway.
Coast to coast in 27 hours. Even still, that's impressive. Like, I can get. It takes me 24 hours to get to Calgary.
Yeah,
But we got a lot of mountains and shit. But still, that's it. That's crazy fast. What's the speed?
Isn't that crazy
do you have
fast?
an average speed? 'Cause average
they-
speed must be
the-
fucking 200 at least.
Well, they're just saying that they didn't actually say anything about his actual average speed. Just, I mean, I'm sure you can
Fast.
actually do it. You can.
He went fast.
You can actually. There's actually a clip that you can actually watch the video live, right?
I will
Like
not do that.
a video of it. Yeah, that he did where he did it, showing the whole run. Said the news comes as police across the country report seeing an increase in speeding due to empty roads. On Tuesday morning, a driver was caught on camera wrecking his $750,000 sports car while speeding on the New York City streets, then running a red light as he attempted to flee the scene. So he was fucked and under the influence of drugs, so he's screwed. So this dude did it in his whole run. It's an amazing thing.
26 hours. That's crazy. Good on you, dude. I'm impressed.
That's it. Yeah.
I don't know what to say. That would scare the piss out of me. I'd never do it, but it's cool. When Gordon and I go on our road trip, which could actually happen this year now, feasibly, if this whole COVID thing wraps up before the summer does, Gordon and I can go on our road trip. We will not be going that fast, but we will make it to New Jersey eventually, and to Ashburn, Virginia, and to wherever we can get on whatever amount of money we have at the time, and whoever says they want us there, we will come there. And that'll be part of my awesome conceptual idea. Eric and Gord, what if we're right in your house? That'll be cool. We'll come to your house.
To be amazing.
We will podcast from
And
your
I cook
house.
for you
Gord will
motherfuckers.
make us dinner. It's going to be fucking dope.
I have your average speed here. The average speed over the shortest route possible between the 2 points would be approximately 103 miles per hour.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought it would be more than that.
Yeah.
That's well, 100's not slow, but but
no, and you can bet that there's certain stretches where he's doing probably about 140, 160
yeah.
during or 150 certain points. You know what I mean? While other points he's got to go a little bit slower. But yeah, so that's just amazing. And the Cannonball Run, by the way, has been going on since 1971.
Really? So that movie
That's how
came
long
out.
it's
Like,
been going.
the movie was based on like the first one. Like that movie's got to be 70s.
Pretty much, yeah. No, the movie came out in 81.
Really? Holy shit.
Yeah, 1981. I got it right here in front of me.
That makes me feel old as fuck. So thanks for that story, Dick.
Yeah. No problem, buddy. Anytime. I got your back.
That's
Decrepit old bastard.
I am. I'm such an old
some random
dude. I'm just like not even. I can't even hide it anymore. I'm not cool. I'm just old as shit. Now I work with young people. Oh, that was stupid. Now I work with young people again. It just reminds me like what an old, useless piece of crap I am. And I don't know anything that's cool. And nothing I say is cool. And even if I do say something cool, it sounds stupid because I'm old and weird. It's not fair. It's not fair. Like,
all I say is, shut. I got 5 years on you, so shut the fuck up.
For dudes that are in their 40s and they're still awesome and they have a cool podcast, it's not fair. Like, we're still awesome, but, and I always said, I'm not going to be like that old guy trying to be young and hip. Like, I hate that dude. But, yeah, now I'm trying to, like, what the hell? Why can't I be hip, young people? It's not me, it's them.
Yeah, they suck.
I'm cool.
That's all that matters.
My mom says I'm cool.
Mine doesn't.
Your mom says I'm cool.
That's not true. She knows I'm cool. A guy from
I can't find
Heckmondwike, UK. There's actually a town called Heckmondwike in the UK. Since he's been on this lockdown for the coronavirus, he decided to dig up part of his backyard to put a garden in for his lovely wife. And he's building a deck. That's what it was. He's building a deck. As he starts digging things, he hit some metal. He's like, what the fuck? So he starts digging around it. He pulled out, he's unburied a what the fuck is this thing? It's a 1955 or a 1956 Ford Popular 103E. It's literally a car that was buried in his backyard. It's been down there for 50 years.
The Ford Popular.
It's on its side. The Ford Popular. It's
so popular that none of us have ever heard of it. It must have been huge.
It's so popular the guy buried it. Yeah. And
they always have different. They always have different car names in like different countries, like because the names we have wouldn't make sense in those countries. Like one of them was the Honda Civic. That means nothing in Japan. Nobody gives a crap. So in Japan, it's the Skyline, and then they're like, "Oh, Skyline's great," but here's the Civic. But they're like, "Civic, what the fuck's that shit?" So the Ford Popular could have been the fucking Chrysler LeBaron or whatever, but that shit doesn't make sense in English, like English, not our English. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You're welcome.
The car is legit complete and total garbage. It is completely rusted. Like the entire interior of the car is covered in dirt. Like it's just a big pile of rust and dirt. There's nothing left of it. There's nothing that can be salvaged on it.
Yeah, I would think so.
But they did say it still had its license plate and the engine is intact. That was all still there. The only thing missing was its wheels. So it had no wheels.
Cool. That's weird. That's probably why it ended up getting buried.
Yeah, it's just a random weird thing.
Like, the guy, whoever owned it, he's like, I'd love to take it out of here, but it's got no wheels, so I'm going to bury it and leave. Makes sense.
No.
That's what I would do.
He does know that the neighborhood he lives in was home to some people who had worked in the British Secret Service during the war, and that the car appears to be painted RAF green. So it looks like there's a good chance that this was probably owned by an actual Secret Service agent
That's
from
kind of
back
cool.
in the day.
I don't know why a
So
Secret
that's
Service
kind of neat.
agent would
I mean,
bury
this
a
is one
car.
thing I love about the UK. Yeah, I don't know either. It's just a very strange thing. But yeah, just kind of cool. A neat little thing. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. Um, Now, because I like to be all over the map here with happy and sad news, um, uh, yeah, there's a where did this happen? Um, it doesn't say Wisconsin. There it is.
Wisconsin. That is my favorite place that ends with Consin.
Is it? Yeah, it's like my third favorite. um, there was former prosecutor and Fox Nation News host Nancy Grace raised some new questions over the potential involvement of a teenage girl in the double murder of her adopted parents after Wisconsin police said that the couple was killed by the daughter's boyfriend. So the daughter and the boyfriend have been charged in the first-degree murders of their parents, 52 and 57 years old, respectively, the mother and father. Yeah, and it is the very atypical bullshit that they were killed because the parents didn't want them together.
Yep. I can just
So they
hear
killed
Nancy
them.
Grace
The
just
parents were
fucking talking about that too. She's got the most annoying voice in the history of television broadcasting.
So what started this whole thing directly was 2 weeks before the shooting occurred. The mother had moved her daughter and the boyfriend out of the house because they refused to distance themselves socially. So that's why they did it. That's it. And they said that
we knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen at some point. That someone social distancing.
The mother actually has. Yeah, and there it is. God bless America. The mother has immune issues, so she couldn't be close to people. So it was very important that she not get contaminated with this, and they wouldn't do it. So she moved them into an Airbnb, and that's the crazy thing. Like she literally moves them into their own place.
Yeah,
and they're so mad about that they kill them. Like how? Like, can you imagine?
Yeah. No, I can't.
You
this happens at least once a year.
In your parents' house, and then they
like once a year we get one of these Romeo and Juliet type stories. Yeah, I know. They don't want their own place.
That's not even that. They're literally they gave them their own place.
Yep.
You can stay together. Here's a place where you guys can stay together. And fuck you, I want to be under your roof.
Yep.
I'm gonna murder you for that.
It's the American way.
That's
how Americans do stuff.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, let's just kill them. That's easier. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't understand these young people killing their parents. I don't. Like, I've hated my parents. I guarantee I've hated my parents more than anybody. Several times. Never once did it cross my mind off them. Just never. You know how much work you have to put in to actually murder someone properly, you fucking boneheads? Jesus Christ. You gotta put in so much. There's so much after work. Like, the murder is the easy part. That's fine. You can kill somebody, no problem. Whack them with a frying pan, whatever. They're dead. That's easy. But it's all the shit that comes after the cleaning and the burying and the lying and the alibis and the paying people and shit. That's a lot of work. You're just stupid kids. What do you know?
And for the record, burying a body is not as easy as it shows on like TV shows like Supernatural. That shit isn't easy.
And they don't burn. Humans don't burn.
I did it for a living. Fuck you. No. Oh, dumbasses. Kate, now this is something. No, I'm going to leave this until last because that's something I actually want to discuss.
Hang on, let's take a little breather real quick because you're just railing them off real fast. Let's give everybody a minute to digest what we've just said. People, don't kill your parents and don't rape your neighbors' daughters. That's a good Friday tip for everyone to enjoy their Easter. No raping and killing for the weekend. That would be neat. Although it is a very holy weekend and people usually die, so it sucks. But
do you want to do a couple of commercials for a second?
Since we're on the subject, hey kids, a dull knife is an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, you go ahead, Gord. I got this. Hey guys, a dull knife is an accident waiting to happen. And if you're in Halton Hills, don't take any chances. Take him to Gord. Precision craftsmanship, exceptional skill, and attention to detail make Gord the trusted professional for all the sharpening needs in the Halton Hills area. That's Gord's Little Shop of Sharpening in Milton. You can find him on Facebook. And as I said, a dull knife is an accident waiting to happen. You know, the only thing worse than a dull knife is a dull life. That's why, for a very limited time, you can go to ericandgordstuff.com and you can look awesome in all Eric and Gord fashion. We got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got hats, we got, you name it, we got it. Adults, kids, men, women, all the colors you could imagine. And these are fantastic quality t-shirts and hoodies. There's only 9 hoodies left, and then that's it. This run of hoodies is gone, so you want to get them as quick as you can. We got 25% off everything in the store right now, and if you make a purchase, you automatically get the Eric and Gord postcard and the Eric and Gord pen, and here's where the tie-in comes in. If you show up at Gord's Little Shop of Sharpening and you're wearing an Eric and Gord t-shirt, you get 50% off your knife sharpening. That is a wicked deal.
50%, folks.
We take all major credit cards. We take PayPal. It's quick, easy delivery right to your door. So fuck social distancing. At least you can look awesome in an Eric and Gord shirt while you do it. ericandgordstuff.com. And that was that. That was a little sloppy, but I think they got the point. Buy some stuff. Buy a hoodie. Only 9 hoodies, and then those hoodies are never coming out again. Never.
Glad I got mine.
There's 9 more, and that is it. Forever. No, I'm just doing it like the Disney movies. Then you put them out every 7 years, and people are like, fuck, we got to get it. So, they'll be out again soon. 7 years.
Yeah.
And then, that's what Disney does with all these shitty movies. Anyway, all right, go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. Hey,
I just want to do a quick. I just want to do a quick shout out.
Shout out.
Quick shout out to Odessa. How you doing, Odessa? Thank you for listening to the show.
Is Odessa listening?
Good to have you here.
She should listen on Spreaker.com, and if she's on there, she can leave a comment, and we can get it in real time. So she could say hi to you right now on Spreaker.com, and we could say hi back.
That'd be pretty cool. I have to admit.
She could do that.
So
the
hang on.
Open.
I just closed my window.
No, well, you're not going to see it. It comes up on my screen.
No. Yeah, I was going to say, no, like, literally, my screen just closed for no reason for a second.
Okay, I was just going to say, like, yeah, you can look at your screen all you want. She's not going to be there. It's only, you don't have speaker set up. But yes, Odessa, hello, welcome. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the show. It's not our best work. Listen to some of the archives. All of you guys, go to ericandgord.live. There is over 200 episodes there. So if one of them sucks, the other 199, no shit, it's more than that now. 220, something like that. There's a lot of good ones. You just got to sift through the crap. I'm just kidding.
That's right.
They're mostly good. But you can check those out at www.ericandgord.live. And if you leave us a little note and say, hey, your show is crap, we'll send you a postcard and a pen. Or if you say, hey, your show is good, you will get a postcard and a pen. Sorry, that's what we got. So, everybody wins.
We're not picky. We just want reviews.
That's the way it is with Eric and Gord. Everybody wins. I don't judge you for judging me. You still get my postcard and my pen. And one kid's t-shirt.
Everybody's allowed to have their opinion.
I have one kid's t-shirt because I ordered a t-shirt for myself, and I thought I'd scrimp on it. How small could the youth size be? Too small for me.
I'm glad I'm not trying to wear it.
But the kids' shirts that I ordered are ridiculously cheaper than the adult clothes. So I'm like, come on, it can't be that small. I'll stretch. Not so much. No mas.
Doesn't matter how much weight you lose, it ain't gonna fit.
No stretchy. So I got one kid shirt you guys can have cheap. Someone will win it. I'll make a contest out of it.
Oh man. Alex Jones.
Oh yeah.
Back in the media. Alright? Good old fucking Alex Jones. The one, the only part of that, what's his fucking pathetic stupid show called? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Fuck him. Guy's a dick. Well, the FDA. Pardon me. Hang on, I'm choking on myself.
That is horribly unprofessional.
I have to stop blowing myself during these shows. The Food and Drug Administration has sent a warning letter to him on Thursday, ordering Jones to stop falsely claiming that toothpaste, mouthwash, and other products sponsored by his show can help prevent COVID-19.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit this guy is.
That'd be a good thing to say.
Oh my god, this.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Now, these warnings have no legal binding. They can't. You know, they can tell him, say, hey, InfoWars. That's the name of this fucking show, you piece of faggot shit. He's got 48 hours to remove or correct the false material, but there's no legal binding, but the agency can take them to court if they are ignored.
Hasn't he been, like, basically, she's been shut down by Twitter. Hasn't he been, he's pretty much off the air anyway, isn't he? Like, no one's listening to his crap anymore.
I think it's just his website.
Oh, yeah.
No, but if you're dumb enough to listen to his crap, that means you're dumb enough to listen to him. So,
hey, you know what? If you believe...
So the FDA is like, you got to protect the stupid.
If you believe that Alex Jones can cure your COVID, then Alex Jones can cure your COVID. Absolutely, you should deal with him. Go do that. If you think that's possible, then I fully agree. It totally is. Go do it. And really, people who are worried about this, government-y people and policing agencies, can you get the fucking pedophile podcast off the air first? Because I don't care about this guy selling shit to people who blindly buy it because they're stupid animals and they just believe crap on the internet. Those guys are okay because they're willingly giving their money. But there's a fucking pedophile podcast, a legit one that exists where pedophiles talk about being fucking pedophiles on their podcast. Can we deal with that before Alex Jones peddling bullshit? Let's get the pedophiles off the air before we worry about the fucking snake oil salesman. He's not hurting anybody that doesn't deserve to be hurt.
Yeah,
if you're stupid enough to believe
I'm
that
fine with
crap, then you're fine. Go buy it. I've got a piece of the space shuttle. I got some of the Berlin Wall you can buy. I've got barrels of oil, $7. Oh yeah, an anti-aging cream, mud. I got anti-aging mud from whatever, the Amazon.
I have a live dinosaur. Oh
yeah, Gord's got a dinosaur.
I will ship it to you.
It's live. You gotta send a lot of money though. There's all kinds of permits for shipping a dinosaur. You wouldn't believe the red tape. It's gonna cost a lot to get it to you,
but pain in the ass.
But he's a cutie. Great Easter pet for the kids. Great Easter pet for the kids.
Oh, nothing says the Easter better than a fucking raptor, I'll tell you.
And we will give you a good deal. A raptor.
So, I have some Weinstein news.
Just out of work.
A little bit of Harvey Weinstein news.
Yeah, Weinstein.
Yes. Los Angeles prosecutors have added new sexual battery charges against him.
Yeah, those have been coming for a while. They were waiting for everything in New York to settle down. And then they announced that about 2 weeks ago that they were coming, and then he started, all of a sudden he was sick and he was in the hospital and he hurt his head and then he had COVID and like all these reasons why they couldn't fly his ass to LA. And that's cool. Load him up. Whatever. The dude's already gonna die in jail. It's really, I don't see any point in adding insult to injury at this point. But whatever. Cool.
Do. Why not? Who cares?
Add some battery. Give him more time rotting.
Add some. Yeah.
Like, let his corpse rot in there for 20 more years, whatever. That's cool. I like that he still doesn't get it. He's still like, what? I don't understand what I did wrong.
What's the big deal? So she said no 20 times. So what? God.
We all
big
know.
Deal.
He just doesn't get it. Like, I think he genuinely doesn't.
No,
I think he's that just fucking out of it. He just doesn't get it. I thought 21 no's meant yes. He's a weird dude. And I hope COVID for him is very, very bad. It involves getting fucked in the ass. I don't care. I hope somehow that's like the treatment for COVID in prison. Here you go, Harvey. Plus your name's Harvey. God damn it. Hey, don't name your kid Harvey. What do you think he's going to grow up to be with a name like Harvey Weinstein? That's such a rapey fucking name. Don't name your kid Harvey. No one in the 21st century should be named Harvey.
Unless it's Harvey Dent. Then it's Two-Face.
No, he's the worst. Holy crap, could Aaron Eckhart... I almost sort of like Aaron Eckhart, but god damn it, did he ever wreck that fucking movie. It's supposed to be me! Fuck you. My god, the worst piece of crap. What the fuck was Maggie Gyllenhaal thinking? She just phoned that fucking shit in. I'm gonna do a Batman movie. I don't know. I'll be. Why? You're a good actress. I don't know. This new Batman, Robert Pattinson better do better. That's all I'm saying. He's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders because he's got that.
I thought that pressure got released. I thought that pressure got released with when Ben Affleck was Batman. I thought that was just said, okay, Ben Affleck's been Batman, so fuck it. Who cares anymore?
See, Ben Affleck, I think, was better than Christian Bale. I don't know why Christian Bale does anything ever. Christian Bale annoys the fuck out of me.
He was amazing in American Psycho.
No, read the book.
Absolutely amazing. Nobody could have done that real better.
He was crap.
I said nobody could do that. Yeah. Oh, love that. I love that movie.
My right arm in a paper bag could have done that better. Fuck you, Christian Bale. Yeah, come try to hit me with a phone, you fuck. All right, go ahead. Carry on. Hey, anybody who likes Christian Bale, just before Gord goes ahead, anyone who likes Christian Bale or dislikes me or wants to discuss it, the email address at the show is gwynethpaltrowsvagina@gmail.com. I check it 10 times a day. You can send in your emails, and I'll send you a pen and a postcard. And on the postcard, it'll say, fuck Christian Bale, but you still get it. All right, in New York.
In New York. So New York, they're still getting fucking just fucked with this, with the deaths.
Yeah. They've actually started mass
graves,
I heard.
Seven. Mm-hmm. They had 777 deaths in one day.
Hey, that's a lucky number. Sorry, inappropriate. Too soon.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the number of. Technically, it's supposed to be the number of God, but whatever.
Well, that would make sense then. Anyway, sorry.
Mm-hmm. So this comes with good news and sort of bad news because although they're still having this high death rate, things are starting to level off there.
Oh, yeah, because there's no people left.
Although the death rate's still coming up high, that's just it because they keep dying.
That's not.
But no, there are
your
starting to level out.
Dead. Yeah, we haven't had any new cases. Yeah, it's because everyone's fucking dead. Way to go, dude. That's some good math, New York.
It's just the mayor left.
Oh, yeah, everything's totally leveled off here. I'm fine. You're the only one left alive. Yeah, but there's no new cases. Look it up.
The number of hospitalizations increased by 290 compared to the daily increases of more than 1,000 last week.
Well, that's pretty fucking
So last
awesome.
week they had 1,000 a day, and they're down to 290. So they've kind of hit their peak and are on the way down a little bit.
Well,
now it's just a matter of catching up with those that are going to die from all this stuff. So,
well, if there's one thing New York's not used to, it's a lot of people dying all at once. Oh wait,
yeah, they set up a what was it? Is it Ellis Island? I can't remember. They set up on an island there a makeshift mass grave site for all the people who are dying from this.
I heard that. That's brutal.
So
That's
yeah.
terrible. Like, I know I joke and I go, oh, it's not bad and I don't care about the people that died, but that sucks. And that's really terrible. And I feel bad for you, New York. You're my favorite city on the planet. And I adore you. And I'm sorry this is happening. That really sucks. Like, Ellis Island is such a monumental place, like, for the birth of our fucking continent. It's
monumental. Good choice of words.
You like that?
A giant monument.
I used to get paid for this, kids. You can't. No, don't try this at home. Where was I? You threw me off my game. Anyway, Ellis Island, that's the real Plymouth Rock. Like, that's where people fucking landed who settled America and Canada. Like, a lot of them came from there. And that just sucks, like, to look out at the Statue of Liberty and shit, and it's just a stack of all your dead relatives. That's not a fun tourist attraction at all. Like, they got those binoculars, those big, like, novelty binoculars you put in, like, a loonie. Well, probably not there, but it's quarters or whatever. And, you can see for, like, 10 minutes with the big binoculars, and everyone just spins around and looks in the hotels across the street from the beach. But if you're just looking at those, you're like, oh, look at the Statue of Liberty. Oh, that's the I was going to say World Trade Center. No, that's not there. Don't look for that. Empire State Building.
Nope.
You're just looking around. You're like, oh, it's the Empire State Building. That's nice. And there's a big stack of dead people. That's not very cool. I kind of wish I didn't spend this quarter on this now. That sucks. That's my impression of a tourist in New York.
Well, that was fantastic. I almost felt like I was there.
You're welcome.
So one thing I do have here, as I'm starting to wind this thing down a bit, is it's in the last week, of course, with anything to do with anything, anywhere. In social media, there's all these claims about what can help and not help with anything and everything because it's social media and people are fucking retarded. But I have here it's a listing of popular things that have been going around, saying these are things that can help prevent or treat the coronavirus symptoms.
They don't.
No. So I'm going to give a couple of lists, and one of them I actually want to get into briefly. Apparently, tonic water. Or quinine supplements. I don't even know what that fucking word is. Quinine supplements used to prevent or treat coronavirus. No, it can't.
No.
Stop it.
Do the math on that. Why the fuck would tonic water? Why would bubbly water have anything to do with it? Use your fucking head.
Right.
Oh, it's tonic water. That's just water mixed with tonic, you retard. Does water help? No. Does tonic help? No. Well, do the fucking math.
The reason why is because this quinine, what do you call it again?
Whatever
the fuck this stuff is called. Whatever it is.
Bullshit.
It's a compound that's found. Yeah, it's a compound that's found in the bark of a tree, and is in like Schweppes tonic water and Fever Tree and other stuff like that. And it is used or has been used to treat malaria.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Get off the fucking malaria thing.
So,
Trump's malaria drug doesn't work.
They're saying, well, if it worked for malaria.
And here's the thing. Just because it comes from a tree doesn't mean it's fucking good. Not every sap from a tree is something magical and medicinal. Like, I know they lucked out a few times in the Amazon, and that's cool. But you can't just go tap a tree and magic comes out. Sometimes it's just fucking sap.
Except for maple. That's where magic comes out.
Is this just sap? No, it's sap with tonic water. Oh, well then it's gotta be legit. What the fuck is wrong?
It's gotta be the good stuff.
Oh, I didn't believe you till you said tonic water. Tonic. That sounds medicinal. I'm going to listen to Alex Jones, drink the tonic.
Right.
Maybe kill my parents. If this doesn't work, I'm killing my parents.
Of course,
screw that. I'm killing your parents.
I'll kill your parents, not mine.
God bless
Mine,
America.
mine brush your teeth with this stuff.
God bless America.
There's been stuff where everybody's linking the COVID-19 to the 5G wireless service that's being installed.
I already dispelled that last episode.
Yeah, I know you did, and it's just funny. My favorite thing just about it is there's only 35 countries that have it, and yet COVID-19 is in 209 countries.
Yeah. And
so let's just
let me once again, for the uninitiated, hi, I'm Eric from Eric and Gord. Let me explain the math for you. 5G didn't just come out of someone's ass. We've had 4 other Gs prior to 5G. None of those did anything at all, ever even remotely linked to something this stupid. And yet the 5th one, all of a sudden out of nowhere, that's got some nefarious DNA-altering fucking thing in the airwaves. Now, I hate to break it to you, but all the shit you watch on Netflix isn't real. And that kind of shit is physically impossible. And if it weren't, first of all, 5G's been active for 2 years. So we would have seen signs of it long before November, which is when it first showed up, if you guys don't know. So it would have showed up way before that. Plus, 1G, 2G, 3G, and 4G would have had something to fucking do with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the people say, that's like fucking, oh, God, you drive me nuts. All of you look, I don't know, man. I was fine through COVID 1 through 18.
But this 19's a killer.
Fucking ridiculous. Just use your heads. And if you think that COVID is linked to fucking 5G, then tonic water will cure it. You're fine. Go buy some tonic water. You'll be all right. God damn it, I hate everyone.
Eric, you're gonna
and I hate the
one.
media for doing this. The media does this. You're the one that makes people stupid
Agreed.
and believe this stupid crap.
Yep.
God damn, you should all be on the hook.
Agreed. All comes from
Every
somewhere.
major media company in North America should be on the hook for all the costs of this fucking bullshit.
I am fully in support of that. Apparently, there is a rumor going around, or there's a post going around social media. This is in the U.S., where Walmart is adopting a staggering shopping schedule based on age. It's not true.
No. Walmart does reserve the first hour of the shopping day for our senior citizens to shop safely by themselves without fear.
That's right.
And it's the first hour of the day because they're already awake because they go to bed at like 1 in the afternoon. And they're up at 4 in the morning. So that's why it's the first hour of the day. It's not mean. It's not like segregationist. It's to be nice. So, yes, they do that much.
That's right. Yeah. But according to this post that's going around, it says, apologies for any inconvenience for breaking out when age groups can shop by, but Mondays are for ages 66 plus, Tuesdays are for 56 to 65, Wednesday for 46 to 55, Thursdays are for 36 to 45, Fridays are 25 to 35, Saturdays for 24 below and younger, and Sundays are emergency only. This is the thing that's been going around, and it's completely false.
People were complaining about that? That sounds delightful. I could go to my favorite store and shop without a bunch of little shitty kids running around, and there's no old people to wait behind and smell weird. It sounds amazing. I would love that.
Hey, well, I'm not arguing this whatsoever.
I might include that in the Eric and Gord 2023 Prime Ministerial platform. That might be one of the
all
things.
All shopping is done by age groups.
All shopping done by age group. And by the way, kids, just so you know, pretty soon we are launching our campaign for the 2023 run to take Justin Trudeau's job. And there's going to be some big announcements coming up this year. We're prepping early this time. So just that's a totally another thing for another day. But just to let
us.
you know, there will be a website.
Oh man. The last one I heard does nothing to do with this, but just so apparently there's a photo showing that electromagnetic radiation killed birds in Italy. Which is a whole bunch of dead birds scouring the streets and sidewalks were things. It was all it's 5G. No, it wasn't, and that's got nothing to do with it. No,
and that
tree
picture,
fell over and there's a bunch of birds in it.
Yeah, that picture, they got a picture in China of them tearing down a tower, and it's not even a 5G tower, but someone published it as a picture that they're tearing down a 5G tower and revolting and all this shit in China. No, it's not. It's not even a 5G tower.
And it was from how many years ago?
I don't remember. 7.
Wasn't it from I think it was from 2013 or something like that.
Something like that. That stuff's stupid.
Yeah.
Guys, don't buy any of the crap that's on the news. I've even got my parents that they finally coming around. They won't admit it, but I hear them talking. But they're coming around. Everyone will come around to the Eric and Gord way of thinking, and pretty soon you're all gonna owe me a big apology. Guys, everyone who was getting mad at me and saying how wrong I was months ago, even Gordon and I got a little testy with each other over this shit, and now it's all starting to come out. It always does. It always comes out sooner or later. And that's fine. That's what I'm here for. Just I hope during the next pandemic, before rushing to judgment, you might listen to your old Uncle Eric just a little bit. Because all this fucking social distancing stuff could have been different if a few important people had listened to this show before it all started. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Real quick, before he gets to his before he gets to it, I got to get this in because they're going to talk about some news crap. 3 things I got to say real quick. Number 1, this social distancing bullshit has definitely brought out everyone's true colors, and 90% of the cases, they're not fucking pretty. Now, more important than ever to attempt the innovative, easiest thing in the world. Gordon and I came up with this concept 2 years ago. It's the easiest thing in the world. All you have to do to participate is go about your day as you normally would. Don't do anything different. But for the entire course of the day, be nice to everybody you run into. Hashtag easiest thing in the world. Tell us what you did to participate. You get a postcard and a pen and a lifetime of shout-outs on the Eric Gord What If We're Right podcast. It's really time for us to all try to be fucking nice to each other and get through this together. Hashtag easiest thing in the world. Try that out. We're going to be talking about that next Monday night with a lovely lady in our fair mother country of England. Her name's Serena Sabala, and she is involved in all kinds of amazing health and wellness stuff, and I'm very excited to talk to her. That's going to be very, very late. Shortly after that, we've got an awesome former film critic and now film writer and director, Adam Lippy. He's got an amazing movie coming out that this is just a weird coincidence, but he's got a movie about a virus that turns people into zombies. It's like not a good time to put out a viral pandemic movie, but hey, the movie's called Wait, Don't Kill Me. It looks hilarious, and we're going to spend some time with him. He's a funny guy, former podcaster too. Very much looking forward to that. So stick around. We got good guests coming up. We got good shit coming up, and I just want to thank you guys so much for listening through this shit. I know it hasn't been the most entertaining episodes. That's because there's just nothing to talk about. We can't find any good news. There was a Luca Magnotta story today that was kind of cool, but I think people at this point are like, Luca who? Yeah. You didn't really last that long. But his mom... He had a thing he kept claiming there was a guy named Manny that did it all and made him do it and shit. And now his mom has videos saying that Manny was real. And, Mom, Manny's not real. Sorry.
What if it's Manny? Manny.
Yeah, Manny? Oh my god, that would be amazing. Manny, you little
inside
weird...
joke for all you people.
If anyone's gonna be a psycho killer, it's fucking Mansoor. All right, kids. I just want to say I love you all. Thanks for listening. Gord has more stories. I got no more stories.
I got two more. So last one, second last one here is prisoners in parts of Russia and Siberia rioted.
Thank God.
It's a 1,200 person prison. They started a riot, and they've literally have lit the entire fucking jail on fire. You have got to see these pictures, Eric. It is insane. The sheer size of the prison, but the sheer size of the fire. It literally stretches from one side to the other. It takes out this huge, long area across the water.
That never made sense.
Crazy shit. And
prison riot never made sense to me, because where do you go when you light the prison on fire? You're in prison, dummy. There's nowhere to go. You just burn the place and sit there in the fire. Oh, well, we didn't think this very well, did we? Like, you're not going to burn holes you can crawl out of, you retards. Especially in Siberia. Even if you escape from prison in Siberia, where the fuck do you go? You're in Siberia.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's the
You're
land
rightfully fucked.
Oh, my good God. Like, use your head. Well, I guess you're in a Russian prison. You're not really using your noodle for anything anyway. Never mind. Go right.
Apparently, this whole thing started
over some vodka.
This whole thing started after an inmate was off by one of the prison officers, and a group had published a link to a video of an inmate with bloody bandages around his arm. He said he had been choked and beaten by guards, and then cut his wrists in protest.
Again,
and this ended up starting. Yeah. You're not. What, one of our inmates just wanted to try to kill himself? Wicked. Less money.
I don't like you mistreating me. I'm going to kill myself. That's not a good solution.
Okay. No, because they're all just like, wicked. Who else can we fuck over now?
Suicide's never the solution, but in that scenario, even less. And if you're going to do it, take a few fucking jackasses out with you. From now on, that's going to be in the Eric and Gord platform. No more suicide without killing some people first. What a fucking waste. What a waste. If you're going to die anyway, take out some pedophiles on the way down. Go make the news, man. Come on. Blaze of glory. Yeah, there's no repercussions if the next thing you're going to do is eat a bullet. Then everything's okay. Yeah. Go kill some people with you. Not good people. Don't do that. Go, but take some bad people with you. No more selfish suicides. It's gonna be like a take a penny, leave a penny, one of those fucking things. That's what suicide is gonna be like. You gotta take a life to get the chance to take yours.
Take a life to take your life.
Yeah. But no, it doesn't work in an assisted suicide case because then you're accessory to murder. So you kind of got to do this on your own. But anyway, you need tips on how to do it. Eric and Gord. Oh, no, sorry. It's Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina at gmail.com. And we'll give you all the murder-suicide tips you need. No, says we won't do that.
But we might. This is something, and Eric, I want to talk to you about this one because I don't even know what to say about this. This is just weird.
Good thing we have this show, because if you said, hey, Eric, I want to talk to you about this, and then if we didn't have this show, it'd be like that probably wouldn't happen, but you're in luck. I think we just might talk about it.
We just might talk about it. Good. So I'm just so confused by this.
I'm going to change the subject as soon as you're done, too. We're not talking about it. Sorry, keep going.
In a part of Brazil, there's a remote indigenous tribe in the Amazon rainforest.
Yes, there is. Several of them.
These particular ones, like they've only, they've got some like photograph evidence of them from like 2016. They're extremely isolated. No. But here's a weird thing, and this makes no sense. A 15-year-old male from this remote group has somehow tested positive for the coronavirus.
Why are they being tested? Who tested him?
They're saying that the teen reported having shortness of breath and a fever among other symptoms.
Who did he report them to? If they're so fucking remote, we haven't seen them in 4 years. What doctor are they going to that has corona tests? Like, even fucking Ontario can't test people yet.
Yeah.
You can test some freaky pig
nothing about
tribe?
this makes sense.
No, it's stupid internet crap.
No. This makes no sense, and it's just...
I can't believe you tried to bring that up on my show, you monster.
This is why I wanted to bring it up.
Crap. No, there's no... God damn it. People, start vetting your stories.
Can you believe?
No.
Right.
What?
Now, do you want to guess what news source I got this from?
I gotta go.
Guess the news source I got this from?
Some stupid internet crap. Huffington
Fox
Post.
News.
Fox News, of course. No, listen, Fox listeners, you fucking stalwarts of intellect. My God, just think about it for a sec. A tribe that no one's seen since 2016. They're so remote in the deep depths of the Brazilian forest, which all got burned down last year, so they can't be that fucking deep anymore. These people haven't been seen in 4 years. They just lurk in the burnt-out fucking forest that doesn't exist. And yet, somehow, they got to a doctor who knew what COVID was, had the test on hand, and got the results back this quickly.
Yep.
Do you know how much it hurts my brain when you make me think of these things?
There's a reason why I left it for last, because I just thought it was so fucking funny.
My left eye won't stop twitching. Oh, my God. I gotta tell you people, seriously, this is deadly serious. My health is not good. I have not been kind to myself over the years. Literally anything could probably kill me if I get worked up enough. So please stop buying this stupid shit. Because I am literally going to explode. You're going to kill me on the air one day with this crap. Just don't pay attention to Fox News ever. I know every once in a while they slip in a true story to throw everybody off their game, but it's all shit. Most of it's shit. And you know that, too. People talk about how it's shit. But they're like, I still listen. It's the good shit. What? You make no sense. America, I love you, but you make no sense. Vote Biden.
Yeah. Vote Biden. Bindin.
Don't vote Bindin. Vote Eric and Gord. Even down south, vote Eric and Gord. That's it. We're running in your election too. I'll change it to Eric and Gord 2020. We're running in November. We're taking over for Bernie. We're splitting the Bindin vote. If you don't vote Bindin, vote. If you guys got to go back and listen to the old episodes to understand what the fuck we're talking about. This got a little insidey jokey. There was Gord mispronounced the name as Bindin one day, and I said that's what we're calling Joe Biden from now on because I still think it's fucking hilarious. And I do it at work when I'm talking about it. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, Bindin," and they're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'm not allowed to tell you because I don't want anyone in my work knowing about this podcast. They can't know it's me or I'm fucked." Like, how do you take your compliance guy seriously if he goes home and does this every night? No one's listening to me the next day. Anyone at work finds out that this is my show, there goes all credibility I have that I actually give a shit about things. So I can't talk about Bindin at work. But anyway, in the 2020 election, it'll be Trump versus Joe Bindin, a.k.a. Biden. And now Eric and Gord. I'm officially announcing our candidacy for American president. So vote Eric and Gord. There you go.
There you go. Perfect.
There'll be a web page tomorrow.
Fuck. I'm just... Wow, man. I can't... Like, I'm reading this thing over and over again, and I have to read the article. How does anybody publish this? How does anybody publish this and be like, oh, this is believable?
My first act of presidency is I'm going to line up everyone at Fox News and beat them with Nancy Grace.
Uh,
I hate Fox News. And
Oh,
Yeah.
last sort of thing to mention, by the way, I forgot I even had this window open. So Dana White, runner of the UFC, he is still
no relation to Jack White. Just saying. In case you're a big White
No
Stripes
relation to
fan,
Jack White.
totally different.
He's already said that the UFC will be the first sport back. And apparently he has an octagon set up on what's called Fight Island, a private arena somewhere offshore. Nobody knows where it is. That's being used to stage small fight shows while the rest of the world is on lockdown.
That is so stupid. It could be something Dana White is doing. That sounds like something he would do.
And it's genius because if you can get these guys to sort of fight and everything else, then that means you have the only sport on TV right now.
Oh, yeah. You should get them to go to the Brazilian wilderness and fight this fucking pygmy family. I would pay-per-view for that shit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Spears allowed. That'd be great.
I did one pay-per-view my entire life. I've actually participated in a pay-per-view thing where I paid and then I viewed, and it was fucking Tyson Spinks. 86 seconds. I paid like $150 for that thing. God damn you, Mike Tyson.
We are talking about Dana White, the same guy who, in the full blown, like literally, this was like I think this was like what, a week or two ago. He still had a full fight card at an empty arena in Brazil.
Yeah.
And showcased the whole thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like
why not? The gambling
he's all over it. You know what?
The gambling that's involved in that sport is massive. Like he's not losing any money right now. And those fighters are probably getting paid a premium to fight right now.
But I still have yet to hear of any one of these fighters getting the sickness. Strange, isn't it?
Oh, no. Hey, people who train and are healthy aren't getting this sickness. That's not strange at all. That's just fact, kids. Be healthy. Don't be like me. Be healthy, and this shit.
But every celebrity seems to be getting it.
Yeah, I knew it. As soon as Kathy fucking Griffin got it, I was like, that's it. And now it's just a trendy fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Now everyone.
It all started with
Pink
and her daughter have had it. Yeah.
Now it's like the hip thing. Wait, there's going to be a Kardashian any minute now.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteeing it.
That's fuck you. Don't.
It'll be on their show. It'll be hilarious.
My COVID. Shut up. Oh, God, I hate celebrities. Except, no, I don't. Some of you are great. I'd love to have you on my show if you're not retarded. That's a call out to celebrities. Hey, celebrities who aren't retarded, be on Eric and Gord. We'll give you a pen. No, we won't.
No, but we'll let you sign an autograph with the pen, though.
Well, not the pen, but a pen. This is stupid.
A pen, anyways.
This episode has gone horribly. I half-assed it. I owe you guys a much better episode tomorrow. I apologize. It's been a bad day. Gord was great. I know.
Oh, it is.
A piece of crap. I don't know why. I think I purposely set out to ruin this for myself. I do that sometimes.
That's okay, because when you think that I'm setting out to ruin it, it still goes better than, well, half the time when we're not trying to ruin anything.
Usually. Well, I wasn't consciously doing this. It's just me and my brain don't always act together. But we don't see eye to eye on a lot of shit. Usually he lets me do my thing and I let him do his and we don't fucking cross. But every once in a while we get involved in each other's shit. It goes like this. It just goes bad. But yeah, stay tuned over the weekend. We're going to be trying to switch up our schedule a little bit, kids, because real life kind of got in the way and fucked everything up. So stick around. We will have a concrete schedule worked out for you. Should be next Friday. We will have a better idea of the exact dates of all our live shows. For the time being, whenever we're not on live, you can stick around and we will have some awesome greatest hits stuff where I put together all my favorite clips from the last 220 whatever episodes. And if you didn't enjoy them and you can't go back and find them in the archives, you can just listen to me listening to them and I'll say funny shit and it'll be a hoot.
I like hoots.
Hoots are awesome. They're better than, I don't know what's the same as a hoot. I don't know. A riot? It'll be a riot.
A nanny?
People say
a
that.
Hoot nanny?
A hoot nanny. Hoot nanny now. It won't be a hoot nanny. That's a lot. I need Gord for a hoot nanny. On myself, I'm just a hoot. By myself, just hoot. With Gord,
Great.
hoot
That
nanny.
makes me the nanny?
You're yeah, it's something like that. But anyway, kids, I love you for listening. Please keep it up. Things will get better as Corona gets easier on people. They will go out and fuck shit up, start shooting each other again, make good news stories for me and Gordon to talk about. So do that. And if you're going to commit suicide, take out a pedophile with you. We'll send you a pen, or your parents, your loved ones, something. We'll send somebody a pen if you do that for us. And that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to end this before it goes. Yeah, most of you probably stopped listening a half hour ago. So, until next time. Are you like shaving your head right now? What is that?
I don't know. What do you hear?
I'm
not doing anything.
Buzzer, weird. I don't know. That was fun. Good night, kids. Until next time. Take care of each other.
See ya, fuckers.
What is that?
I don't know. What do you hear? I got nothing here.
It's like a weird buzzy sound.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple.
There is something going on.
Feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast
by the way.
and achieve even
So
greater
you know, I'm
things.
told like my work's been doing like quite
Thank
a bit
you.
to keep us employed and all this other shit.
That this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal.
No.
Just so, those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice.